The death of George Floyd at the hands of Minneapolis police officers has left an imprint on the country and the city of Portland, especially its black community. Tonight, Fox 12's Simon Gutierrez sits down with two different generations to talk about how Floyd's death has impacted them.
We sat down with the president of Self-Enhancement, Inc., one of the remaining anchors here in the historic black community, and a student from Jefferson High School. We asked them why this moment in time feels different. Does this feel different in any way?
I think it feels different than some of the last murders that we've seen. It is different when you have folks in Australia, you have folks in China, you have folks in London that are out protesting in behalf of what happened to George Floyd. That's new, that's different.
Did you watch the video of the George Floyd murder?
Not until last week.
And why did you finally decide to look at it?
I kind of just didn't want to really see it because I knew that it would hurt. Because I have cousins and my dad and my uncles, they all look like him. And I finally watched it, I guess because after seeing so many clips here and there, I finally wanted to watch the full thing and just see it for myself.
You had 8 minutes and 40 whatever seconds to look at it. See, that's different. Some of these things happen quick and it just wasn't quite as obvious. This one, you had over 8 minutes that you could just sit there and look at a man being murdered in front of you. This time, there was no excuse for anybody on the planet to look at that and come up with a different conclusion. I mean, this is one of the most dehumanizing things you could ever look at because he didn't have to do it. If he just brings his knee up, this man is still alive, and he chose not to do that.
It was sad. I had to pause it a couple of times, but it was good to see it.
Why?
It was good to see it so that I could fully understand what the protests were really about.
We keep talking about this from the standpoint of a moment or a movement, but I'm excited about what can happen from this.
City leaders here in Portland have committed to reforms in the police bureau as a result of the ongoing protest. Black community leaders say that's a start, but the conversation is far from over. Reporting in North Portland, Simon Gutierrez, Fox 12 Oregon.